Oh, fumble. Good job, Sean. Do I get a point for that? Turnovers equal a point? No? Just fucked up. That's stupid. Well, Sean Taylor hitting out here. It's always a good sign. He just sucks at quarterback, has no arm. He can only throw like 15, 20 yards.
Sean Taylor.
Let's go.
Bad accuracy. I need a score here. Now I'm gonna lose.
We're gonna be here till 12.
Alright.
Okay.
Need to make these 3 points.
What's today's date?
25th.
Okay. Jay, did you want something? No.
Oh shit. Ah, came up short. Fuck. I lost by a point. Alright, I'm on my ways.
It's about time. Jesus.
Oh. Damn, this is Sean Taylor's name to me. It makes more sense for a yard game.
You hear me, Jay? I said, I am so under the influence, it makes no sense. I'm so under the influence, it makes no sense.
Unlock Giannis socks.
Here comes them.
Money to Cash App? No, better yet, baby. Babe. Come on,
Oh, forgot you're racing me.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
So you were ignoring me on purpose?
Huh? What is that?
Put your card information.
Oh.
I can't do this.
Do what? Do what? To my enter it in?
I took 2 of the bracelets. So I just need you to check this when I'm done.
Okay.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Kill, kill, kill.
on the ground. This is Leonard Fournette. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Leonard Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. And Darnold just beating the play clock. Got his target, Samuel.
What?
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I can't hear you.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. That catch good for only a couple.
At the 49-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
3. Now 3rd and 5.
Check back 34. Mike 34. Here we go. Check 31. Check 31. Red 80. Red 80. 34's a Mike. 34's a Mike. He's coming. Check in.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And he's got his target. That's Moore.
That's good.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Fournette, a 1st down carry. The tackle by Robert Quinn.
I'll let you turn
I don't know
around.
if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
the 8-yard
Boy, an
line.
effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Eluded, and he's going to have to eat this
What?
one as down he goes.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Hold on.
As long as it turns green, like the game plan play, do you go by them or do you go by the line?
First down, a bit
It's
of a
only turning green
disaster,
'cause
and
I went
now on
red zone, so
2nd and
every
goal,
play
back
down here is
even
gonna turn
further.
green.
Darnold trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. He's at the 40, 20, 10,
This is my mode, baby.
and they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good
You heard
example
it.
of why.
What did he just say?
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting out
The
of
#1 defense in the National Football League.
They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
This.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye.
Wow.
And ensure
If I didn't know
you
the
have to go anywhere
cum
in
dumpster truck
January
was open this
and
morning, I wouldn't even have
get to
joined the
Super Bowl
chat.
that way.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
What up, you slobbing nut sucker? You guys ain't shit. I see you, Boomer. Fucking titty twister.
Fournette on the counter. And he's going to be met at the line of
Got an
scrimmage and
interception. I
taken
see you,
down.
little coward ass. Davis
No
White.
gain on the
Trade him.
play, and
I'll
it's
take
gonna bring
him.
up
First
third
round right now.
down.
Send him. Send him. I need
The
corners.
running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Whoa, he's rapping over there. Young Zay got bars over there. That's how the rappers make music now. Tell him he got a whole album over there. That shit's echoing like a motherfucker. Yeah, them
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Just meet me in the chat to the game.
Panthers nothing.
I can still hear y'all.
I know you can hear us, you butt plug. Tell everybody about getting niggas colon cancer.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The credit that sack to Robert Quinn. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Block,
so a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Bears take over.
36-yard line.
What you need now?
Speak one word of English, right? Throughout the whole process. So I'm going back and forth with Google Translate for some like phrases just
Hold on a
that
sec.
I'm not completely sure about, just to make sure. Like I speak French, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
we bonjour, fucking spamming la grande bouche. Anyways,
Good.
At the fucking conclusion, after making me answer 30
Maple
fucking
syrup.
questions, these motherfuckers say what they say, like they say the shit in French, and then right under it says,
And I'm ready.
"Your response has been recorded."
Good. Copy. Good.
Like now they want to make sure I understand. You know
What?
what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers.
Yo, sick. I got Jared Goff on the block.
Okay.
Jared Goff. We out there.
Good starting field position as they come
Throw
up
it
here
powered.
first and
90.
10 at their 36-yard line. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second
Nah, I ain't got
and 3.
shit, but what's up? What you want?
Brings up second.
You
And
can
a
have
lot
him.
of times these plays, they either go for nothing.
I need picks too. Give me your picks. Just give me some picks. I'll give you Golf.
Outside, turned it upfield,
I'll give you
and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Steve Nelson. Steve Nelson is a star.
2nd and 3. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open man is
Yeah, I think if somebody would punch one of Cush's titties, maple syrup would squirt out.
40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
19 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game.
Ooh, and look at Anthony
Plays
Miller.
like this are critical to keep drives going, and if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He's brought down.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Second down and 3.
Oh, catch the block. I
Only
was scooted
able
through
to
the middle
get
of it.
2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
I know, bro. That's not cool. Well, my team's a little hurt, man. Like, my offense is
On 3rd down,
like,
Craig.
I play gentle. I'm gonna try to win too. Like, I've been trying to win, bro. It's like
they're able to
man,
convert
I
on
can't.
3rd
I got
down,
no
and that
protection.
sets up a 1st and goal.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and
Oh yeah, you about to take a 0-3 right there.
I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do,
Yeah,
especially
he might go
early in the
for it.
game like they have.
I'm on the same rock. Look at my schedule. Look at my shit. I might be able to give it the work because it was a big game last time. I almost had him if I didn't throw a pick.
A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season as the Bears push further out in front. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
Is that my playbook I got now? It's the original Steelers, not my team I had. Like when I, you know what I mean? So
I'm gonna go for it.
It is what it is. I need to figure out how you audible your receivers and shit, yo.
Offense on the field and going for 2. They'll look to throw.
No, I'm talking about before I call the play.
He's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Like move him, set up an audible. Like this nigga is able to send him an audible without.
Nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job though defensively.
Oh, that's it.
They were ready. Now this will make it into the end
Somebody
zone.
on my right.
And
yeah, and then I want to move him to my left. Like it wasn't letting me move him to my left.
At their own 25-yard line.
Oh, that's what it is. The play that is not the same way then. That's the play I got.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to
I gotta
go.
look for the one that he
still
uses.
no points on the scoreboard. You're coming
Yeah, I
off of
gotta
the 3
call
and out.
Ludda.
They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another
told me to
player on
play,
the
but I
team, a
think I got the
star,
wrong
a
one.
veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
Holy.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of
the man in the apron with no drawers on. Talk about his wife calling him Cinderella.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Darnold from the gun. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Fielded at about the 28. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. On first down.
Come on,
It's Craig,
block.
and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll have it past
Lucky I get to play Surge one more
40
time.
before being taken down.
So I got
First down there on a pickup of 25.
Yeah. That's it.
Room here to run. The 20. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Darnell Mooney, the target there.
At the 9-yard
So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. But I like the way they get the receiver in motion. It's almost like he's running a route before he gets the football because he's got a full head of steam when the ball is popped in his direction.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will extend their lead.
Oh, wow. That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Soft, yo. Tissue.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I was gonna let them know last night. My fucking neighbors were fighting, and their cousins. Yo, why does dude leave? Come back with a gun and shot up the front of my crib, yo. Yo, at his own cousin, bro. While everybody was on the porch and the kids were in the hallway. No love, son. Yo, and then he left, came back again. It was like,
they built a good first half
he was
lead,
like, but that's when everybody pull out their shit. Like I had to go grab my gun. My neighbor next door grabbed his gun, and we was all downstairs waiting. And then he came back around, but he stayed in the car this time.
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change.
Not yet. He came and then he was like, I'll be back.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
2nd and 5.
Yeah.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Because I came home from work and my girl was like, yo, they were fighting. I'm thinking they were just...
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Craig, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's Sam Cook now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. Now, this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 13-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well, and if they can put a score on the board, hey, they can get back in it in a hurry.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This is Fournette. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Fournette. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? 3rd level run. 1st level being the D-line, and linebacker 2nd level, and the secondary the 3rd. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Fournette, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
No gain on the play.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
COVID.
Pop is close. Give him a first one.
Darnold down to throw. Flush to his right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Oh, almost touched
it. This
that.
ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run on first down. Craig. And he's got room. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy's steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Darnold on first down. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Oh, he got him.
And he's got some space here. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll give Fournette another crack, and this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they got to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far. and it's cost them.
Say. Tight dog. Man, Eddie. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Jim.
Here's Fournette, and he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero.
Good.
Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter.
Oh, if I could have fit through that hole, I was out.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Craig. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
He's tackled.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
First down, Chicago.
On first down,
come on,
it's
boy.
Craig. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Back at the 45-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Craig. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Again, the ball carrier.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football,
right?
And that's what his offensive line
shoulder
for
hurting
him
like
and for
a bitch.
themselves.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to
talk it over. Javonte fight. It's upcoming Saturday.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
And you got Lopez.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws. But
so Santa Cruz, he gonna take the L to Javonte?
I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to
I'm gonna pull up to the casino for that one and drop 100 on Tank, but he probably
there, bringing up second.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive.
You don't like when they do what? I think that I honestly think Javonte finna knock his ass out. Just to be perfectly honest.
2nd and 15. To throw is Darnold.
Oh, what's the name? Usually fights at 126.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a
oh yeah, he's gonna get smacked.
It's gotta be wearing on him out there.
Javonte gonna beat the fuck out of him. Actually, this is gonna be the first fight that Santa Cruz probably like, damn, dude, nice as fuck, and he hit hard.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun.
Man, people be training all kind of shit in camp and then get thrown in the fire, and then that shit's just not even possible to do against the fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well down and knocked it away.
Yeah, and I don't even, I mean, he probably already knows you're going to probably try to box from the outside. He already know I'm coming in. It don't matter what you do. Stop me from coming in. He will gas out, but he hit so fucking hard, he probably gonna clip him. Yeah, he gonna knock dude out. I mean, if he don't knock him out, it'll get stopped.
They'll run on first down.
It'll get stopped.
It's Craig. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
We want to see Javonte fight Lomachenko, but nobody gonna want to fight Lomachenko no more. So we'll see.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Called out Vontae.
That one looks like he'll
I ain't gonna lie, Lopez versus Vontae, I don't know. No. Lopez is big.
Now the Bears gonna call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use.
Oh my God, he was catching up. I don't see how Street thought he was winning that shit. I was like, no way, bro. He is eating his body up.
Gets around it. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That 12th round was good too. Lopez definitely ate. If you had it tied right there, that he ate him up in the 12th round. Like Lomachenko he had those good rounds in the champion rounds and shit. He had a few of them good ones, and then even those was kind of close, to be honest with you, except maybe a couple.
He has really
I wonder who Deontay Wilder gonna fight. I think it's almost over for Deontay though, because he's getting kind of old.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like
who you gonna fight? You really just need to get that Anthony Joshua fight in and call it a day. Pretty much. After that, you just little prize fights and shit.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean,
but he's supposed to fight Tyson Fury. I don't think Tyson Fury fighting.
Almost feels like something was said this week.
It's been a year.
Just 1 yard, a half a yard.
Well, they were a little too excited to get the football.
Yeah, I don't think your boy fighting no more.
That's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body.
Tyson Fury and Deontay.
Before 10, illegal touching is the call.
He's gonna let it fly.
Definitely over with for Andy Ruiz.
Beat him.
And Andy won that fight, got all that money. He won the fight, got all that money, and bought all that goddamn jewelry and was eating good, taking vacations. He couldn't lock in no more. It was a wrap.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Probably bought all that shit if he was smart. And then he got paid again when he rematched it, so he knew the money was doubling up again. You know what I'm saying? So he's set for life.
25-yard line.
Matter of fact, I want to know how much. Well, it depends on what that contract was like when he beat Joshua. Like it had to be a significant increase if he were to win. You know what I'm saying? There was no telling. Let's just look him up. Andy Ruiz.
The kneel down formation, the victory formation. We got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now.
3.5 million.
Back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
He got $7 million when he fought
incomplete
first
pass
time.
leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
So he at least got another 10. So this net worth say $8 million. Yeah, he got plenty of money. If you got over $3 million, you're rich as fuck. Over $3 million is pretty much rich as hell.
Right, you ain't pushing me enough.
Y'all playing?
Yeah.
He's macked you.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking?
Matter of fact, I got
these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever
before. Where'd y'all put the stream at in the chat?
Seem more comfortable from day one.
I don't know if anybody
really
posted
young
it.
now. These quarterback coaches, they play
I got
competition. They go to camps across the
broadcasting
country.
it, one of y'all?
Big time games in college. So when they get to the NFL, it's not quite the same.
Yeah, I'm taking
it. How would you say it?
The game's over, right? I won 30.